Welcome to Angie Chanson Tarot, and hello, welcome in, Capricorn. Let's do a coffee chat or grab your favorite beverage. I've got coffee going. And let's chat. Let's get to your message. Capricorn. We'll start out with oracles. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, greatly appreciated. Thank you. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, but take what does, take what helps you, and run with it, and leave the rest. Leave the rest for someone else. Let's get into this, Cappy. What is your message? Okay. In the middle of the bridge, this talks about meeting someone in the middle, peace, compromise. Someone that mirrors you, meeting them in the middle, or they're the yin, you're the yang, vice versa. Run with, fly with, third eye visions, I'm hearing. If the wild ones come with sticks. I'm going to read that one. I think that's about protection. Let's see. Oh, negative self-talk, self-criticism, harsh judgment of self and others, gossip. Are you noticing your thoughts being negative or unkind? Do you feel the frustration of not being enough, not being perfect, or not getting what you want? You can get lost in that rabbit hole of unhappiness. Comparing yourself to others. But now is the time to remove yourself from this destructive energy and focus on loving yourself with radical acceptance and understanding, forgiveness, and detachment. Wow, I love that. I love that. Self-acceptance and meeting someone halfway. Stop the negative chatter. As I've said, one thing we can control, and there's so very few things we can control in this lifetime, but one thing we can is, I'm also getting My Little Pony energy right now, if that means something to somebody. One thing we can control is the way we speak to ourselves. So we should always be speaking in a kind manner to ourselves. For the wind that blows our sails. This is things coming into alignment. Divine timing. Getting ready to launch. Spiritual guidance here. You're giving it. You're receiving it. You're giving it. Something supernatural too that you've experienced. I feel like a lot is coming at you at this time, but you're happy about it. It's happy stuff. It's enlightenment. It's forward movement. A lot of happiness. I feel like you're setting sail for something. So this bridge, are you going somewhere that has a famous bridge? Maybe. Let's find out more. Find the balance in yourself. Maybe you're meeting yourself at the middle of the bridge. Appreciation of yourself. Seeing the good in yourself. Positive self-talk. Positive self-talk. What's this 15 meeting in the middle? Spirit, more information. Knight of Wands. Maybe you're kind of in and out as far as being in your own corner. This energy is saying be in your corner at all times. If you messed up, acknowledge that. Apologize if you have to those you need to apologize to. Apologize to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be in and out energy. Be very consistent with being kind to yourself. Feathers. Interesting. The Empress is out here. Abundance. Your abundance is tied to how you speak to yourself. Don't cut yourself down. Don't break yourself down. Your abundance is tied to how you treat yourself. That makes sense completely. Be consistent in the way you speak to yourself in a positive manner. Be consistent with your positive thoughts. Be consistent with knowing the positive that you bring to the table every day. Three of Pentacles is out here. This can talk about marriage. This can talk about collaborations or new teams or new relationships. Wanting them to work out. And that could certainly tie back into the meeting people in the middle and some sort of peace, finding peace in this. Finding peace in this energy, finding balance. Five of Wands is out here now, talking about negative self-talk, or feeling like others are getting something you're not, or the negative rabbit hole we can go in, a feeling of lack and the chaos of that, the confusion of that. Be clear on what it is you have. Be grateful for what it is you have. King of Cups, go at this with love. I'm very grateful for what it is I have. List it out. Sometimes that's very helpful too, because it's an exercise in realizing there are many things that maybe you kind of overlook that are intricate to your day-to-day, like water, running water, and clean water, and electricity, and shelter, a roof over your head. You know, maybe you're thinking about bigger things, but also pare it down to the little things, because the little things are the big things too that you're grateful for. Get clear on the positive that's in your life. Queen of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you're going at yourself way too hard and also harsh, and you're also going at what you should have achieved by now, and then you go down that rabbit hole. Spirit is saying in this energy here, be grateful and speak to yourself kindly, and therein lies your abundance. Stop the talk about what you don't have, focus in on what you do have, and therein lies your abundance. Abundance comes to you with that energy shift. King of Wands out here. Yeah, I'm seeing you definitely as a leader somewhere, and maybe it's not in your 9-to-5, maybe it's on a side hustle or just something that you're interested in that has to do with energy work and spiritual guidance. And I feel like you're very happy about that, like serene and comfort, and you like this, but it's difficult how to make money here. Could be some Leos involved in your midst, and also know that there's protection around you. But I'm seeing that keep at it, keep working at how this can turn into monetary for you or turn into more for you. It'll be different for everybody what you want to see happen here spiritually or in an interest that you have that's kind of off the beaten path. But I do see that it's starting to bud, so stay with it. Don't quit it too early, and know that it is growing. Even though slow, it is growing and it's making a difference. So maybe you're feeling like, I should just let this go. I'm not really making a difference here. I enjoy it, but, you know, it's somehow unfulfilling to you. But Spirit is saying you don't see what you're doing, maybe in helping others or what's growing here, but something is definitely budding. Knight of Cups, keep going after this, what you love. This will have to do with your abundance too. It's like, I hope I can say this right. It's like a test of the day-to-day. Spirit tests you to feel abundant and know what that feels like in just your day-to-day, so that they know that when you move into something that's bigger and what you consider better and what you consider all about your whole heart in action that you're taking, that you can step it up and step it up with that same kind of gratitude. It's like, can you be appreciative for the gratitude of your day-to-day before we give you something bigger that you're really going to be grateful for? But can you be appreciative of the basics? Something like that kind of energy. The Chariot is out here. It'll move quickly once you get this down, once you pass this test. And I don't talk about tests that much, but it is something about appreciate the basics before you move on. And once you get that down and you move on, it's very healing to you. The lesson is learned, and then motion picks up quick. Be grateful for what you have, however small. However, you may be thinking it's small, but Spirit is saying it's big. What you have is big. What you have is what a lot of people don't have. It's big. Recognize it as big. It's not small. Switch the energy. Switch the thought process. It's big what you have. The star. There's a lot of healing here in this exercise. I like exercise better than test. There's a lot of healing here in this exercise of being appreciative. And in some cases, the message is you have what you've wanted. So think that through. Something very emotional that you've asked for, you have. Are you not seeing it? Like, for example, maybe you've wanted support, but you're looking for that in a way of a sibling connection, let's say. And you're getting it in a friendship, but you're saying, why am I not close with my siblings? I'd really like to be close to my brother, but why am I getting this in a friendship instead of a family connection? And Spirit's saying, but you are getting it. You are getting it. So it may be coming in differently than you think, but it is coming in. It's there for you. It's available to you. I'm feeling like that's present energy. What you have asked for, you do have. It's just not what you think. It's not how you thought it would come in. And when I'm asking, why is that? I'm hearing it's just what's best for you. Well, let's get a little bit further because I don't really understand that. Queen of Cups. This is nurturing. As we're talking about being nurtured and supported, this is a very nurturing, supportive queen, very emotionally stable. As we talk about, it's an emotional time here to realize that you have what you've asked for. But why does it have to be different? Okay, here's what spins. The Tower in the reverse. It wanted to come out upright, which would be, the Tower I always see as mixing it up, and I think it's good for change. Some people don't like to see the Tower coming in. Regardless, it comes in upside down for you, so avoiding a tower. So maybe what you find in your friendship in the way of support in our example is better than what you would get from a brother. Maybe if you got to know this brother better, this brother has changed since you were children or something, and influenced by other things, and maybe made some wrong turns or isn't the person you think. And so the support that you're hoping is there isn't going to be there, may be disappointing or would be different. It isn't the kind of support that you're really needing. Like, take a look at that a little bit deeper. Is the support you're getting from a friend actually exactly what you need? But you're looking for this brother in our example to be it for you. And Spirit's saying you're getting exactly what you need. And we kind of have the inside scoop on what you'd be getting support-wise from the brother. And it's not what you think. Something like that. Page of Wands is out here now. Get back into being inspired. What inspires you? What do you want to learn about? Start going nuts with new things that you want to learn. Get inspired again. Yeah, and that's a nod to getting away from this negative self-talk and this negative talk that just drags you down. It's just going to drag you down. It's just dragged you down, period. Got the Four of Swords out here now. The negativity is burning you out because it's like for some of you, you're constantly thinking about the negativity, and you're bringing more in, and it's just overwhelming you. It's like a tidal wave. So you really need to stop that talk and stop that perpetual emotion and start sending good vibes out and switch up this energy. One moment, please. Thank you for your patience through that pause. Okay, so we're talking about alchemizing the energy. Really do an overhaul here. Focus on positives. Focus on what you're grateful for. A lot of gratefulness here is important, okay? Ace of Pentacles for a brand new start, and Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like the dichotomy of this read. Lack, grateful, new beginnings. Lack, grateful, new beginnings. Not being appreciative for what you have. Being upset about it, whining about it. Seeing what you have, bringing on new. Because of being grateful for what you have brings about new. We talked about that, the abundance that's here, and how it's so key and tied to how you're talking to yourself and how you're viewing your life. More messages here for our Capricorn. Yeah. Okay, the Nine of Cups, hopes, wishes, dreams. I'm hearing you want to always be in that flow. What's your next hope, wish, dream? Go towards it. Bring it towards you. You know, that's that bridge, meeting halfway. Go towards it, have it to come towards you. I'm also getting some energy that's like cactus or camel. That's a lot of patience. And that's a lot of durability and survival. Big survivor energy. Comes about by being balanced. Don't think you have all the answers. That's very toxic. Want energy is not going to, or take energy is not going to benefit you here. It's a gratitude energy. Winner takes all is not going to benefit you. That's not what brings in the abundance. It's what actually holds you back. But going at something with love and being appreciative is what brings in the abundance. It's what brings in this nurturing that you need, the support. It's all interconnected. Gifts from the divine. Balance. The balance we keep talking about. Balance, repeated energy here. Have the strength to go after these hope, wishes, dreams. And every time be grateful for the stage you're in and where you're going. And be grateful for you. Because you bring a lot to the table, and you always have. Lists are helpful because you'll get a free flow going, and you'll start thinking about things you haven't thought about in a while, and you'll start thinking about great talents that you have that you haven't thought about in a while, or things that you've done that are incredible that you've kind of poo-pooed and not really thought about how incredible they are. And then you really sit in that energy and you think, that was amazing. I had a lot of strength then. I have a lot of strength now, you know. I'll go after something else. I've done it before. I can do it again. Or I haven't, and it's time, and I can do it. I know. I believe in myself. Charms include riding on the bike, young boy and girl, playful energy here, enjoying life. More playful energy with this kitty cat and the ball. And the kitty cat also represents individual energy and being very successful as an individual, as well as good looking. Remind yourself of these attributes you have. The starfish. This is all about regeneration. And that's what you're doing when you are constantly thinking about your hope wish, your next hope wish dream, and going after it. Being grateful for the level that you're at, pushing to the next level with love. It's not so much a push as it is get to the next level with love and appreciation. The tree is here. This can talk about family. And I'm hearing if you want different relationships with your family, show up differently. That will mean something to somebody. Okay, and then this is a little tag that says made with love. If you're wanting love from others, family, friends, go at them with love. You may have to be the first one that does that. It may feel awkward. I'm feeling like you're being encouraged to do so. Be the one that takes the first step there. Here is the crescent moon, and this talks about feminine energy. This is things coming towards you. The energy of not yang, but yin, where you hold back. It's more feminine energy where things come towards you. I see a lot of goodness coming towards you. It's just getting that base of being grateful for what you have and not looking at your life as that of lack, and the base of knowing self, being appreciative of self. Couple of bases that need to really be put into place, and then the energy moves, and it moves quickly for you in all kinds of abundant ways here. Appreciation for what you have, certainly big message within. Okay, Cappies, let's grab an oracle. I feel like we're pretty clear on this message here. I feel like it's been clear coming in. I'm getting another message too about definitely, and I'm hearing don't forget you're protected. So we've talked about protection now twice. Oracle, blessed. Exactly. You are blessed. Situations you are in are blessed. Be appreciative of the blessings. Absolutely. 100% this message. That is your message, Cappy. I hope you found something very helpful here. If you like this message, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.